Hi, my name is Mercy Chelangat. I am a health journalist for the Nation Media Group, and I'm here to basically just explain about SHA Emergency Fund that should aid you in your most vulnerable moment, either when you've been involved in an accident, you have a snake bite, a cardiac arrest, a seizure, a stroke, whatever it is. Now, this fund is basically supposed to ensure that you are covered from the point of ambulance evacuation to the casualty of the hospital or the facility where you will be handed over to the doctor for specialized care. Now, in June this year, there will be a rollout of what is called an ambulance dispatch system. So it's basically a system where there will be a central command to coordinate the nearest available ambulance. So if you're in Nairobi, then you're able to call the hub and have an ambulance dispatched to you. So even though the fund exists, the ambulance is not free. It's fee for service. So from the place where you are, if the hospital is within a 25-kilometer radius, then you will only pay 4,500 shillings for the ambulance. If it is beyond that, then the tariff shifts to 75 bob per kilometer. Then do the math, especially if you live in rural areas where the hospital is far and whatnot, then you would definitely maybe need to pay much more. Now, once you get to the facility, which is probably a level 2 to a level 6 facility, then the SHA accident and emergency package kicks in. And the scope is broad. It covers cardiac arrest, major trauma like severe burns, multiple fractures, stroke, antivenom for snake bites, rabies, and whatnot. So depending on the condition that you've been taken to the hospital for, there is a tariff. So if you've been taken, for example, for a cardiac arrest, then this fund will pay between 5,015 for investigations and 97,900 for management. If it is a seizure, for example, this fund, the emergency fund, will pay 12,156 for diagnostics and then about 9,000 shillings for treatment. And then for emergencies such as reptile attacks, SHA will cover antivenom up to 6,600 shillings and also for anti-rabies treatment. The other thing you need to know is that this emergency cover lasts for just a maximum of 24 hours because it's only focused solely on stabilization. So after this window, patients have to transition to the social health insurance fund, which then requires you to actively register and you have your contributions to be up to date. We have covered this story comprehensively in the Daily Nation. Please find the link below.